said, fulfill the prophecy, be something great, go make a legacy, manifest destiny. Back in the days, we wanted everything, wanted everything. Mama said, burn your biographies, rewrite your histories, light up your wild streets, museum victories. Every day we wanted everything, wanted everything. Mama said,
What an amazing day here in Springfield. I'm so glad you all could join us on this tour. There is a lot of buzz around campus these days. If any of you attended MSU, you might not even recognize the campus. There is so much great change happening. Even better, there's a lot more yet to come. The school is certainly moving onward and upward. For those of you here for the first time, Missouri State looks to prepare all of its students to truly change the world. World-class professors, world-class programs, world-class facilities, these all help MSU put its unique stamp on the world, whether that's the world of business, sports, the arts, agriculture, education, health. These pillars help Missouri State prepare generation after generation of amazing graduates.
Hey, what's that building?
That is our world's famous tent theater. So many stars of stage and screen got their starts there.
Are there any famous alum? Famous alum who worked in tent theater, maybe you've gone on to win a Screen Actors Guild SAG Award.
Oh my goodness, yes, Tess Harper did.
Tess Harper. Hey. How about one of the coveted Golden Globe winning actors?
Yes, Kathleen Turner.
Freshman. All right. Hey. How about a star of one of TV's most famous, popular, and critically acclaimed shows that won a slew of Emmys?
Clay Harbor, he played football here. He's on The Bachelor in Paradise, but I don't think that's won an Emmy. Oh, look, our esteemed president.
Hey, how are you? Good to see you guys. Hey, guys. Welcome to campus.
Cliff.
Tour.
Cliff Smart.
Yes, sir.
Now, I have a few suggestions for these tours. Is there any chance to, give a little refresher course during orientation on some of your more accomplished alumni? Like, maybe, someone who hosted Saturday Night Live 13 times, for instance.
I think that's a great idea. Kind of like a list of who really achieved after leaving MSU. You can achieve too. You can go on to do great things.
Exactly.
If you give me your card, I will. I'll get that list to you. Are you a parent of one of the? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, proud Bear, Missouri State alumnus, actor extraordinaire, John Goodman, back to Springfield.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That's a great welcome.
Yeah, I'll say.
You've become legendary on campus. I've heard stories, connecting you, football, the Sig Ep House,
Car theft,
theater. Tell the folks a little bit about your Missouri State experience.
Well, I came down here. A bunch of guys that I went to high school with came down from the St. Louis area, and the South St. Louis area, the South St. Louis County area, and a lot of them played football and hung out with each other. And I was pretty much at the end of my rope at the community college I was going with, so I thought I needed a change.
Did you play football here?
No, I came down here to try to walk on the football team,
okay.
Which means I didn't have any reason to be here. And they informed me that they needed to have higher grades to play football. So I took that as an insult. And anyway, I wound up in the theater department, which had a lot more girls.
So tell me about your theater experience, theater department, tent theater. Was there a particular faculty member that inspired you, connected with you?
Well, we had a lot of good faculty members, and I got very lucky and fell in with a gentleman named Howard Orms, who went to Yale Drama. He knew a lot of people, but he was also a very good teacher for me. And he just opened some doors for me. And when that happened, it's just like I found a purpose. I wasn't really good at school, interested, but when I found something I was interested in, I became interested in everything: history, art, music, everything related to what I was doing. And I really grew up quickly.
So fast forward to last night. You're in LA. As we were talking, you're working on filming a television show till late into the evening. You fly back to Springfield this morning. So what is it that had you come back to campus? Why are you here, John?
MSU is at a pivotal time in its history, and we have a chance to make some monumental advances. And when I heard about the ambitious size of this vision, I realized it's going to take every alumnus to be involved, and that's why I'm back here in Springfield. to chair a campaign that's going to transform this campus. And I'm really excited because I think a lot of great things are going to happen.
So let's talk about that for a minute. Tell us a little bit about the campaign, the vision to move the university ahead.
It's simple. It's called Onward, Upward. And the name symbolizes where we want to go. A trajectory we've been on for quite some time, but now further and faster. Now, Missouri State, like a lot of state schools across the country, can't really rely on state funds anymore. So we have to look to private support. The four main pillars that serve as the foundation of the campaign support the faculty, students, programs, and capital improvements. And tonight, you're going to see how together we can all make an impact. We have a quick video that I'd love to see.
Let's take a look.
What do you think, Dad?
Snowing outside because this must be Christmas.
Hey, may the best monster win.
Come on, you're being very undude. Everybody freeze. Everybody down on the ground.
You don't say much, friend, but when you do, it's to the point, and I salute you for it.
For me, Missouri State is where it all started. I came here with dreams. You probably did too, or you probably will. But little did I know at the time that my future stage would be on the screen. This place, these people, faculty, staff, and the friends I made along the way helped me get there and reach my wildest dreams. I often wonder what's next for Missouri State. How can we together help today's students reach their wildest dreams and make for a better world tomorrow? This world is full of opportunities, chances, dares, windows that open to greatness for tomorrow's workforce. Scholarships make that happen. So do the best teachers in the world, and modern spaces designed to hit the desires of today's college student. It all matters. The future is coming. Tomorrow's leaders are ready to make their statement today. Who are they? Here come the Bears. My name's John Goodman. I'm a citizen actor, and this is Onward, Upward, the campaign for Missouri State University.
I am so excited about this campaign. And I think the most important part is the faculty support pillar, because the student journey begins and ends in the classroom with faculty interaction. It's the foundation of the education we provide. And you know, as I've traveled the country and met with over hundreds of alums over the last 8 years, one thing is consistent. All have stories about how faculty members impacted their lives, sparked an interest in a field of study, provided a first research or writing opportunity, opened a door to graduate school, or maybe a first job, or just gave them the confidence to persevere and take risks. We must continue to attract and retain great faculty. For without quality faculty, there can be no quality education. It's also one of the things that raises the profile of our great university. You know, the importance of faculty recruitment and retention is one reason Gail and I established a professorship in agriculture several years ago, and we will have that pledge fully funded by next year. We're also announcing today that we are establishing, through an estate gift, 4 additional professorships in areas that are special to us: in music, in musical theater, in political science, which was my major, and English, which is Gail's major. Now, while this is an estate gift, we will fund the annual payments to the faculty holding those positions beginning next year as well. We really hope many of you will join us in this effort to establish many more new chairs and new professorships. This will energize our faculty. It'll improve student outcomes, and it will raise the profiles of departments all across campus. And it's a key to keeping the university moving upward, particularly as we expand our graduate and professional programs. We have so many outstanding professors here. As we grow, we need to retain them, and we need to recruit more. People who are experts in their fields and who truly care about our students, making sure those students keep moving onward and upward. Thank you for being here tonight.
Engineering is essential to improving our quality of life. We have big problems in this world that need solved, and engineers are in the best position to solve some of them. I always loved science. I was pretty good at math, and I enjoyed taking things apart, putting them back together, so I kind of always knew I was meant to be an engineer. Early on, school was easy for me, but when I entered engineering school, it got a lot harder. I tried to get by, but it wasn't enough, and I got kicked out. That gave me a chance to put things in perspective, and I finished my last 2 years with a 4.0. That ultimate success enabled me to earn a master's degree and PhD with honors. The culmination of all those years of surfing from one good idea with momentum to another good idea with momentum has led me here. And I feel extremely fortunate that Missouri State chose me. It's exciting to teach someone. You know, they're going to go out and make a difference. These students are just so smart. You can see them sitting in the classroom, things are falling into place, they're excited, they're having interesting questions, and it's the best feeling because I played a role in them getting it. They're going to go out there and change the world. Lots of these students have participated in our design teams. Whether it's the concrete canoe team or the steel bridge team, these are real engineering projects because they have a real problem to solve. They have to assess the problem, determine a solution, produce the solution, learn from that experience, and work to make it better. It's almost impossible for a student to learn this in a classroom. I get really excited about their passion to learn, their competitiveness, their overall youthful approach to life. Their enthusiasm really energizes everyone around them. As a team, we're able to compete against the biggest schools in our region because we have a tight-knit group of students that know what direction they're facing, and because we have access to resources provided by my professorship. These privately funded professorships at Missouri State help a lot of people in a lot of ways. For me, it gives me access to resources that I wouldn't otherwise have to help these student design teams be successful. It might seem subtle, but we couldn't be as successful without that support. It also gives me the chance to purchase important research equipment. Without this faculty support, it would be difficult to have these rewarding outcomes at Missouri State. Whether it's outstanding researchers, sought-after mentors, or experienced educators, it's really important that we can attract and retain the best talent. We're all so blessed with Missouri State's approach to personal touches. The generous people and organizations behind these professorships are part of going the extra distance ultimately for our students and that's the best environment to learn in. I'd rather be at Missouri State than anywhere else.
Biggest class ever. I don't think I've had standing room only in a class before. Seriously, there's a lot of challenges that the world has, and MSU provides solutions in two ways. One of them is students that are going to go out there and be the leaders of the future, and then the other one is faculty members that are doing research that's cutting edge in their fields. Supporting students, that's a slam dunk, but supporting faculty is also really important. And so what that support does is it frees the faculty members up to go out and focus on the research or focus on helping the students get to the next level. And so the fundraising event here with Onward Upward is about providing endowments for faculty support. If you think about your favorite teachers, I'm sure that they cared about you, and they also were passionate about teaching. So the Onward and Upward campaign is about helping faculty and students unleash their passion to solve the world's biggest problems. And that's why I'm proud to be part of it. Now, as a professor, I know too oftentimes it's hard just to get to the university. So I want you to take a look at a video that shows how MSU is making it just a little bit easier to get a high-quality education.
I am a firm believer in the fact that everything happens for a reason. Growing up, I was surrounded by drug abuse, physical abuse, and neglect. I was put in a situation where I had to grow up overnight. Everyone always tells me, I'm so sorry those things happened to you, but I would never take any of it back because it made me who I am today. When I started college, I wanted something more. Classes were time-consuming, and having a full-time job surely would be too, and I wanted to make a difference in my community. Because of the scholarships I received, I was able to dive in. I started volunteering with my Sigma Kappa sisters, the Humane Society, and many other places in town. And then I found Isabel's House. Isabel's House is a crisis nursery for children who do not have a safe place to go home to, and it just happened to be a perfect spot for me to be able to speak words and sunshine into people's lives that don't normally get to see that. There's something about somebody knowing what you've been through that's powerful. And there's something about being able to say, me too, I've been through that. Let me tell you that it can get better. Let me shine some light on this hopeless mind you almost have right now, because you've never seen that it can get better. Like right now, I feel like I am changing my community in a good way, but I want to do more. I would love to work with marine life. Whenever I was in high school, my grandmother paid for me to be able to go to a marine biology trip. And I went to the Florida Keys and I realized, oh my gosh, this is awesome, that I get to be somewhere that I think is absolutely beautiful. And I actually feel like I am making a difference because the environment is in a situation where it needs help. And so I kind of want to help it. And I decided that's what I want to do, came into college, got my degree in biology with an emphasis on wildlife. That way I could potentially maybe even start a master's program and maybe spend my days out on the ocean rescuing and fighting for the world. I have made so many memories here, and Missouri State gave me so much opportunity that I would have never been able to have. I don't know if it has hit me yet that I'm graduating the first in my family, because I am starting a new little ripple in my family, because now the generations ahead of me can see that it's possible to be done, and they can see that college is a thing. And whenever you grow up thinking that you can go to college if you want to and you have that ability, never in a million years would I have ever thought that I could graduate from a college like Missouri State. This in my family isn't a normal thing, and that I am overcoming the odds. I think it's a beautiful thing for someone to be able to give a scholarship to a student, not even knowing who they are, because you are giving opportunity to those who may not have ever had that opportunity to be able to succeed and create a life for themselves. Being able to have all of these scholarships, I was able to dive into my community, and I was able to be given something, but also give it back. And that's what I want to continue to do even after I graduate, because when you give back, we all move forward. My life could have taken me down a very different road than the one that I'm currently on. But I truly believe that the world does change for the better, one person at a time. See, when you're committed to improving lives like this school is, you inspire those recipients to do the same. It's like I said in the video, it's a ripple effect. So I committed to myself very early on that I was going to rise above every challenge that came my way. And while doing that, I promised I was going to try to bring as many people with me. So the question that I have then is, through this campaign, will you make it possible for thousands just like me to rise up?
You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find the fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out and move mountains. We gon' walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, high like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. When the silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe, and I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet and move mountains. Bring it to its feet. Move mountains. And I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And we'll rise up, we'll rise like the day, we'll rise up, we'll rise unafraid, we'll rise up, and we'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you.
Please welcome a great friend of Missouri State University, a champion of higher education throughout the state, the governor of the great state of Missouri, Mike Parson.
Hey. Well, I always enjoy coming back to Springfield and visit with MSU. I may be from Bolivar, but there's a part of me that always feels like I'm home when I'm here. Thank you. It's the familiar faces, the warm greetings, the many friends and family that have been here to support over the years. My daughter and son-in-law both are proud graduates of MSU, and it's been exciting to watch the university grow over the years. They are just two examples of the many successful graduations that come out of MSU. Through my time in the legislature and now as governor, I have always been a strong supporter of education. And I want to make sure I am doing everything I can do to give our future generations all the same opportunities that we've been given to succeed. This means investing in our state's higher education institutions and encouraging them to always be looking for bold solutions that meet today's challenges. This year, for the first time in this university's history, MSU received a $10 million increase to its core funding. As Missouri's second largest public university, MSU has a major impact on our state's economy and our workforce. By investing in MSU and providing students with the right opportunities, we can all work together to ensure the future is bright for the next generation. Many of you here tonight are alumni of this great university. While you were here, you followed your passions and then started on your journey to build a career and achieve your dreams. It is important for us to help those who are here now, following similar passions, so that they can do the same. It is an honor to be here tonight, and it is an honor and privilege to serve as the 57th governor of the state of Missouri. God bless you, God bless Missouri, God bless the United States of America, and go Bears!
I think the women's basketball legacy here at Missouri State means so much, not only to me, but to the team in general. I think every day we go out onto the court and we see the banners and we see everything that all the women that have come before us have done, and it just pushes us to want to work harder and to want to represent them and represent the name of this university well, because they did it and we have the opportunity to build on it, and they're the ones that set that foundation for us.
Does the slipper fit for this Cinderella team? The answer is yes.
picked Missouri State because the fan base here is really good for women's basketball. You don't get that at a lot of places. Our facilities are great. The culture is really good. I grew up being a Lady Bear fan, so that was really big to me coming here, is that I wanted to be a part of what I saw growing up. I think it's huge to find something to be a part of. For me, being able to be a part of a program, it gives me a group of friends and family that I can always count on, and I just know I can always rely on them to have my back. I think it's made a huge difference in my experience to be able to come to college and see girls who love the sport just as much as I do. It makes it easier for me to come in every day and practice knowing that these girls want to succeed just as much as I do. Just makes my experience so much better. At the end of the day, I think the biggest thing that basketball has given me, though, is just a family away from home. I think it's given me just that love that you would get from your family even when I'm not around them. And I just know at the end of the day I'm going to be taken care of and I'm going to be able to do what I love with the people that I love. Coach Mox's motto is FAB, so Family Academics Basketball, and that's the order they go in. So I think for us, we really need to put the student and student athlete. Most of the time, if you're not performing well in the classroom, you're not going to perform well on the court. So I think that goes hand in hand. You know, we have to put the work in there before we can perform well on the basketball court. Playing here in the arena is definitely a great feeling. I think we have one of the best gyms around. I love playing in it every day. It's awesome. We really are blessed to have it. When we go out to the court, it's not just the women's basketball team that makes it so important. It's the band, it's Boomer, it's the Sugar Bears, the cheerleaders. They're really what makes the experience special and just give us that wow factor. The fans here are really supportive. I know that at the end of the day, they're probably wanting me to succeed just as much as I want to succeed myself. And I think that's really special here at Missouri State, is that everybody really wants to see each other win and see each other be successful. And I don't think you get that everywhere. Just the family environment here and just the home feeling you get is really special. Being a part of basketball has allowed me to see places that I probably would have never gotten to see if it weren't for basketball. Just last year when we made it to the Sweet 16, that whole experience in itself was special, and the joy that it brought everybody, like all the people that like supported us and just came around us and wanted to see us like have that success and just were really there for us through it all. It's a lifetime experience, and I know like this last year I just really want to take every moment in because those moments are special and I'm not going to have them forever, but they're going to be something that I can look back on and just say that I'm really proud to be a part of that.
Every learning environment we are given, whether that is in the classroom, a gymnasium, a performance hall, a lab, an internship, the community, they all feed into each other, they inform each other, they heighten the experience of each other. The incredible programs we have here at Missouri State allow us to find what excites us, what drives us, and to truly grow in those spaces beyond the classroom. Those programs are the stepping stones for our passions. I am glad this campaign is creating the opportunity for all of us to experience life here more richly and deeply. That's what onward and upward truly means. And you never know where these programs will take you. You might start off playing football at the highest professional level, and boom, you end up with a job in paradise, like this guy.
What's up, my fellow Bears? Anyone seen any good TV lately? Nobody? No? Actually, me either. I definitely haven't. All kidding aside, it's great to be back here for homecoming. I love coming back. I gotta say, I'm really excited about this campaign. This university is truly moving onward and upward. And I can't even start to say how much Missouri State has shaped me as a person. Coming from an underprivileged family, I had one scholarship offer coming out of high school. This is Missouri State. But when I got that offer, I would never have a chance to meet my great coaches, the faculty members, the teammates that helped me to achieve my lifelong goal of playing in the National Football League. So I want to say thank you to all you guys who made that possible. It was your support that really did that for us. And I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything you've done and everything you continue to do. And one more really important thing. I want to take a selfie, so I need the students to stand up. Let's go. Come on. It's getting posted, guys. Let's go. All right, you ready? All right, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage a member of Missouri State's class of 1960, David Glass.
Good evening. I really appreciate having the opportunity to be here and attend this function and have a couple of minutes to tell you a little bit about my experience here at Missouri State. Think back to the late 50s, just out of the Army, and I decided that I needed to figure out what I was going to do with my life. But I knew instinctively that continuing my education was critically important. So I looked around, and here was Missouri State, available, affordable, and very supportive. I had a job where I worked nights, and the school was great in working with me to help arrange my schedule so that it didn't interfere with the work that I needed to do. So all that went really well. Then my last semester here, there were a lot of businesses that came on campus and interviewed the students. And I had a number of job opportunities. I was able to select one that I believed fitted me the best. And after that, whatever happened after that, I owe to this university, because without that opening the doors for me, then none of that would have happened. So I'm eternally grateful for what I've got here, what I received here, and we need to make sure that that same opportunity is available to everyone that wants to take advantage of it. So thank you all for your support and what you're doing, and let's make this campaign great, and go Bears.
This campus is constantly changing for the better of each individual who walks across it every day. Students, faculty, staff, alumni, the community, everyone is granted this opportunity by the generosity of capital support. Missouri State is my home. As a university ambassador, I love giving tours. I get to see firsthand how the beauty of our campus affects and influences prospective students. As they look around, they can easily see the world of opportunity that Missouri State offers. When something new is constructed, many people don't think about all the opportunities that these structures provide. These facilities help create new experiences, and every student has a different and personal one. Whether it's creating a front door to the university and its ability to welcome students and families to campus, keeping up on business trends while tracking real-time stock market information, hands-on learning in a way that didn't exist here before, better educating our future teachers, performing on an industry standard Steinway, a real-life restaurant environment, or watching an intense game between friends while bettering your physical wellness. Everything feeds into the overall experience. The possibilities are endless. I wanted to come to a campus that was beautiful, but also wanted a place that would better my college experience. I was born in Saudi Arabia, and my family moved from country to country seeking better educational opportunities before coming to America in 2005. During this process, I was often uncomfortable, and sometimes it was hard. But through it all, I saw the beauty in what other people are willing to do for each other. As I walk across this campus, I see what other people are willing to do for this university. Capital support helps build a structure, but it is much bigger than that. When people invest in Missouri State, they're investing in my experience here. They are investing in my future. I ran for student body president because I wanted to give back. I wanted to be a voice for those who are unable to speak up and advocate for students who look like me. And most of all, I wanted every student to be able to feel how this place makes me feel. Missouri State has provided me with an unbelievable college experience. It's a big part of why I smile every day. Because when you smile, you make others smile. It is a contagious thing. I take pride in being a bear. I take pride as I walk in and out of these buildings. I take pride when people talk about how beautiful campus is. I take pride in calling this place home.
Home is a powerful place. It gives you a sense of being. Being connected to a campus, you feel committed to it. You look to constantly improve its legacy. You represent it well. When people visit a place that has a great sense of being, they are often moved by it. Missouri State has truly looked to design that sense of place for all students. But that mission is not over. There is still more to create. Our home constantly grows. As it does, so does our place in the world. So where are all my students at? Go ahead and make some noise. We have a pretty special place here, don't we? This place we call home, I think we're all making the most of everything it offers. To alumni, to those who came before us, thank you all for continuing to make this place special for all of us, for continuing to make this place a home.
Let's welcome back to the stage Campaign Chair John Goodman, President Smart, and the Executive Director of the Missouri State University Foundation, Brent Dunn.
Capital support, program support, faculty support, student support. These are the pillars of any institution striving for greatness. It's a pretty simple formula. The biggest driver of that commitment, of that formula, commitment.
Yeah, that's right. So that commitment has come from every corner of the Missouri State community, from students to make the most of the opportunities they're given, really from us all to build consensus around the vision and bring it to life, and from every alum and every friend to drive the value of a Missouri State University education onward and upward by supporting these efforts. You know, we're very fortunate to have a group of alumni and friends who see the possibilities, who truly believe in this institution and its students. And our campaign cabinet is really a special group committed to take Missouri State onward and upward. And so tonight, I'd like to introduce them to you right now. Of course, our chairman of the committee, John Goodman from New Orleans.
Thank you.
Tim Foote from the state of Colorado. Matt Hearthcock from the state of Florida. Gordon Kenny from Springfield. Brian Majors from Springfield. Mark McQuarrie from Springfield. Mike Miner from Kansas City. Anna Marie Pursuti from the state of California. Now, she's not here tonight because she is currently on the job in Tokyo, Japan, but she is watching right now this show as it live streams around the world. Mary Shed Schrog of West Plains and Springfield, and Susan Sims Giddens from Springfield. Give these folks a round of applause. All right, thank you, guys. These folks provide the energy and the momentum this campaign needs, and we can't wait to keep this campaign moving forward with each and every one of you. So let's give a big round of applause for this hard-working group of people. Thank you, guys. Good job.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. See you, bud.
Now,
good job, man.
Now, speaking of momentum, this guy right here, our most famous alum around the world from Missouri State, yeah, that's you, dude.
Okay.
This guy has made a significant lead gift for a project that is so near and dear to his heart. So tell us about that, John.
It's something that hit me as so simple but so necessary the minute you told me about it. It's kind of a town square over where the tent pad is every year, where they put the tent up for 8 weeks a year, and we do shows, and then they take it down. This would be a permanent structure. Not only to be used for tent, but a place for kids and everybody in the city to go and relax and listen to music, look at some visual art, some sculpture, paintings, listen to music, listen to maybe somebody doing a poetry beat slam or whatever the heck they call it these days. But just to go relax, meet with others, get your noses out of your phones. But it's a really a beautiful, and I was so excited to hear about that I wrote a check that they probably shouldn't cash for a while. Thought I'd get that in now.
You know, I look at all of the people in this room, and I realize there are some who are benefiting from all who gave before them. There are some who have already benefited in innumerable ways. Let's ensure those who will benefit that they can have an educational experience like no other. You know, in order for this campaign to be transformational, well, it has to be big. It has to be our biggest ever. And being university president, I said, let's be able to actually do this. And John and the rest of the campaign committee said, perfect. We'll do that amount, and then we'll add some zeros.
So, you've all been wondering what the big announcement is. It's simple. Missouri State University is embarking on the largest comprehensive campaign in school history to absolutely transform all we do here. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you our campaign goal. $250.
I think you read it wrong. It's a little bit more than that.
I went to school here.
Yeah. You weren't a math major, though, were you? No, I didn't think so. So 250 million, that's a big number. And we've already started that climb onward and upward. But I'm telling you what, we're not starting at zero tonight, folks. This campaign is in full swing. We've been, the last 2 years, been in a private campaign. As expected, though, the reaction to this campaign has been overwhelming. Right now, with all the enthusiastic support we've generated to date, we have raised That's not bad.
Yeah.
So of that total, we've had nearly 50,000 donors to date, 222 new scholarships since the campaign began a few years ago. And those 222 new scholarships have brought the total available scholarships offered by the foundation to 1,381. So, in the past year, those scholarships have provided $2.4 million in financial support to Missouri State students. And yes, we got to clap for that. It's not just scholarships. You've all heard these. The Allison Stadiums, the Bill and Lucille Majors Family Health and Wellness Center, the Davis Harrington Welcome Center, the new Greenwood facilities, the Hass-Dar Hall in West Plains, the Macquarie Health Sciences Expansion Fund, the O'Reilly Clinic Health Sciences Center, the Robert Gorley Success Center, the Ellis Hall Foundation, the renovations and all that at Ellis Hall. And I tell you what, that list goes on and on and on. So the big announcement isn't that just we are raising $250 million. That's not the announcement. It's only $250 million, no big deal. So what it is, it's the impact of these gifts on people, our current students. It's not just our current students, but our students for generations to come. I'm telling you what, this campaign changes lives. And we're on our way, but we're not done yet, okay? We still got $100 million to go. So Missouri State is not the place today it was when this campaign began, but the transformation is not complete. So what does the next $100 million mean? Okay, it means to transform every aspect of the Missouri State experience. It means we're going to increase facility and equipment support for the Dar College of Agriculture with 3 new buildings. It means we're going to, yes. It means we're going to construct a permanent tent theater like John talked about. Oh, it means we're going to create a student-managed investment fund to provide real-world financial market and investing experience to tomorrow's entrepreneurs and business leaders. Wow. It means we are going to construct a Hall of Champions lobby inside Hammond Student Center, which showcases our athletics program achievements and accolades throughout the years, but serves as a first impression for potential student athletes and their parents.
It also means we uphold Missouri State's roots in teacher education by providing more resources to future educators. It means we'll provide a state-of-the-art facilities for our next generation of health and human services professionals through inspiring renovation of the professional building. We want to enhance student study away opportunities with more financial support so more of our students can travel the world and really become global citizens and leaders. It means a degree completion fund to provide financial assistance for students facing unforeseen complications.
It means we create a direct economic impact on our community by expanding the idea commons with new buildings. Elevate the Missouri State University West Plains nursing program by expanding the number of students admitted to the program to help meet the huge employment demands of the nursing profession in this area. Increase research support opportunities of graduate-level students as they make their Missouri statement.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, but that's not it. There are 46 more new initiatives we're aiming to transform through private support. Now, I got to admit, there's a lot of energy involved already, but the hardest part of the campaign is yet to come. And so we're going to need everyone to cross the goal line and energize our transformation of this institution.
I know we can do this. Bears always face a challenge with resolve, with guts, and we do it together. I know this can be done, and with everyone in this room, we will get it done. Everyone can play a part. Big or small, it all matters, it all counts. This is big, but it's not too big for us.
That's right. This is a challenge, but no challenge is too tough.
That is a high number. But let all of us remember that we are bears. We create our own future, and there ain't no mountain high enough to keep us from it. Am I right? Yeah. me hear a bear roar. Let's do this.
on, stand onto your feet right now. We're going to have a big choir right now. Come on, stand to your feet. If you're a soprano, I want you to sing this part with us. Listen to your part. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Ain't no mountain high enough.
That's your part.
Ain't no valley low enough.
That's good.
Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from
Here we go. Sopranos, here you go. That's it. That's it. Good. Altos, here's your part.
Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough.
All the alto.
Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you.
Altos, here you go. Oh, yeah. Good. Ain't no river to keep me. Here we go, fellas. This is your part. Listen up.
Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you.
Fellas, here we go. That's it. That's good. Everybody sing. Ain't no mountain.
Ain't no mountain high enough.
Ain't no valley.
Ain't no valley low enough.
Ain't no river.
Ain't no river wide
to keep me
from getting to you.
Ain't no mountain.
Ain't no mountain high enough.
Ain't no valley.
Ain't no valley low enough.
Ain't no river.
Ain't no river wide
to keep me.
from getting to you, babe. Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough
To keep me from getting to you,
All right. Good job. Hey, before we end tonight, here's one quick announcement. There's a bunch of people in the lobby that couldn't get in. So you all have passes, $8 of vouchers to go to the food trucks. So if you are in the lobby and you didn't get vouchers, we got you covered. Just say you were in the lobby. We got you covered. Those people that came, big response, big response. Guys, let's give it up for Governor Mike Parson. Thanks to David Glass. My man Clay Harbor. And all our speakers, our campaign committee, and a special thank you to our campaign chairman, John Goodman. So, ladies and gentlemen of Missouri State University, let us celebrate the future we are destined to create. Let's go right now, onward, upward to the fireworks!